All right, what's up everybody? KT here, once again in my shop. Gonna be doing update number 3 today. I want to apologize for the last video. Sorry about that. Get you some, mailman. I used my GoPro and I had my settings set on narrow, so everything was really pulled in, and GoPros don't have image or stabilization, so I apologize for the shaky cam on that one. I went back and edited it out as much as I could, which is probably a good thing because it turned into an 8-minute video anyway. So next step in the shop is to seal the floor. I went to Home Depot and bought EpoxyShield. So this is what we're going to be putting on the floor. I'm not real concerned about the floor. I mean, if I could just get some good cheap epoxy paint, I would do it. But they had this for 98 bucks for a 2.5 car kit. I got 2 of those plus a single, wherever the single is. And I figured that would be, each one covers 400 to 500 square feet. And that means I'll be anywhere from 12 to 1500 square feet worth of coverage. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time doing the etch and stuff and the prep on the concrete. It's brand new. The only thing I'm a little concerned about today is the humidity is really high. And that spot right there, that's moisture left over from yesterday when I washed everything down in here. I sprayed it all off. We had a little shop warming party. I drank way too much. So I had a few drink stains, some wine and stuff to clean up. Plus there's mud and all kinds of shit here. I don't know how it got in here, but it did rain. So still have some moisture coming up. I'm waiting for that to kind of dry off. I'm fixing to hit it again with the etch. It's a cloudy day today, and I'm hoping that doesn't screw with me too much when I get ready to start drying this out. I'll squeegee it, and I've got my leaf blower on the work table over here. So to get started, first step is to etch, and that is basically a citric acid, a very mild acid etch. And the reason I'm not too worried about this, if I was gonna do my garage over there, yes, I would get on my hands and knees and do the scrub brush thing and all of that. But since this concrete's newly poured and it's mostly clean except for where they use the SkyTrack, which I'm a little put off by that actually. To mark it up like that. Yeah, that's not a SkyTrack right there. That's an R6S. Couldn't help myself. But hell, it's mine. I can mark it up if I want to. So since it's new concrete, I'm not too worried about it. I'm just gonna throw the etch down, brush it in with a brush or a broom, and rinse it off. So that's where we're gonna get started. Okay, so this side was etched, and I was wondering about the benefit of doing this, and I'm like, him hawing around, do I really need it? But yeah, it took off the top surface. You can, tell you what, here's side A, and here's side B. All of these black marks will be up when I'm done etching this side. So I stopped right at the column right there, and you can see right all the way across. I mean, that's wet concrete right there, but you can see from that column to that column. No black marks, no tire marks, even my little burnout from the motorcycle's gone. So definitely, and it's a pretty, I mean, even though it's supposed to be citric acid, it's still pretty harsh, so be careful when you handle it. I'm going to point out a couple of things here. That's a wine stain, and that's another black mark. It's not a burnout, it's a protraction, that's all. And then a couple of these dark spots here. So this side's next. All right. Holy shit, that was a job, but I'm glad I did it because there was, now I got pill bugs in here, or roly polies, whatever you call them. Down here we call them pill bugs. I'm glad I did it because it did actually put a nice etch on it, number one, and it got the tire marks up, even the stubborn tire marks. And what you're supposed to do is keep rinsing it until it's not chalky anymore, not dusty. So what I did is I just got the old pressure sprayer and blasted it until most of the dust, there's some really fine fine spots with some dust on them, but yeah, it's not, it is pretty much spotless. I wouldn't eat off of it, but I'm sure not worried about the paint sticking to it. Yeah, there's no dust at all. All right. Now the fun begins. This is, shit, what, 3 hours? Yeah, we worked 3 hours, beautiful wife and I. Getting this blasted and etched and squeegeed off. So now we're gonna start with the paint. Yay!